Hey guys, it's the Mewtwo, and today we're going to be discussing a possible moveset for Breath of the Wild Link. Because, why not? So, sorry for, not being as good as the game, because I have to look directly at the computer, which has a lag thing, instead of the TV, because the TV is not working, so... If you can hear this, I have Smash right here. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But, anyway, for Link's weapon of choice, I'm going to stick with the Master Sword. So, but, like, it would only have a few uses, and what if you used it too much, it would break, and then Link would have to rely on the rest of his inventory, which would be random. Like, it could be like a Frost Blade, a Claymore, or even like a club or a stick, and each one would have varying degree of quality, but none would be as good as the Master Sword. It would be kind of like Robin's Levin sword. But anyway, his jab, his forward tilt, his dash attack, his down tilt, his up and his up tilt would all remain the same. From like, it would all be like simple sword jabs. And his dash attack would be like a jumping attack like this. Like that. And then that'd be his ground attacks. Now for aerials, really all his aerials could remain the same, like his neutral air, his down air, his up air, and his forward air. But I kind of want to change up his back air to like a backward strike with the glider. Like you could swing the glider behind him, kind of like Corrin's back air. Now we go into smash attacks, and this is where the real stuff begins to happen. So let's go to someplace with water. If I can correctly guide this. It will take a while, hold on. No. Up. No, down. Down. Perfect. See, it's hard to do this. Alright, it loaded, so we're gonna... So forward smash. See, it's hard to do this when... Ah! Alright, perfect. Now stare at the wall. Stare at the waterfall. Alright, good. Then up. And right to Crayonus. Alright, so his forward smash would be Cryonis, but it would come out from like the side of the wall and like it would come out like next to him and it would be like sideways instead of up and down. And it would just come out and hit the opponent and then go back in. Next is up. His up smash. His up smash would be just maybe his normal up smash, but it could also be other things like maybe like throwing a boomerang upward or something. Just so like the boomerang can have a place. And yes, the boomerang will be omitted from his specials. But that doesn't really matter. Alright, his down smash would be Urbosa's Fury, where it would be akin to like Pikachu's down B, where lightning would strike on either side of him. Alright, next, his specials. So, his normal special could remain his bow. What bow to use, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you, Nintendo. But you could switch what type of arrow you're using by pressing different directions. Like, neutral would be normal arrow, up would be fire, down would be ice, left would be lightning, and right would be bomb. Either bomb or ancient arrows. And you could, like, but you would have a limited amount of these special arrows, but each one would do, like, special things, like ice would freeze, fire would burn, lightning would maybe, like, stun or something. And bomb would explode, of course. Next, let's talk about his side special. And it's going to change from his boomerang to his stasis. Where basically he can freeze the opponent for like 1 second and it would have a cooldown. But only for 1 second and with a large cooldown to not make Link the new Bayonetta. Alright. Up special is of course going to be Rivali's Gale. And you could pair it with the hang glider. So like it would be akin to Game & Watch's up special, where it launches him high in the air and then he can like float down to the ground. Hi, Zora's Domain. get up on this rock thing. Alright, stop. Stop, Linky. Alright, good, Link. Alright, his down special would be his remote bombs. It would be akin to his normal bombs, but instead of exploding on impact or after a certain time, he could explode it by pressing down B a second time. Akin to Snake C4 from Brawl. Like, he throws it, so down B would spawn it. And then pressing down B again would detonate it and kill Link, apparently. Not really. Alright, now let's talk about his grabs. Grabs and throws. Because the hook shot is no more, so what is he going to do? Well, the obvious answer is magnesis. Yeah, sure, the opponents aren't made of metal, but it's the closest thing to the hook shot, and it would keep Link familiar to his prior form by it would acting similar. For his throws, I don't see his throws changing much. Maybe do something with Mifa or something. Because as it stands, we're not using Mifa. Now let's talk about his shield. Because we are going to find a use for Daruk's protection. I believe this button's the shield button. No, that button's the rune button. This button's the shield button. So, his shield would be Daruk's protection, which would give his rolls, obviously, being his backflip and stuff. But his shield would be Daruk's protection, and you're thinking, is that going to be a counter? Is it another sword fighter with a counter? Yes, but it's different because this time the counter is mapped to shield. And his shield... So basically, if someone hits him while his shield is up, if someone were to hit him while his shield was up, it would counter and attack the opponent. However, you could only do this like 1 or 2 times per stock. And to compensate, Link's shield would shrink much faster while it's up. Like, normally the shrinking is like really slow, but this time it would like shrink in like a second or 2 to compensate. And that's basically Link's move.